hip up.
Hey, what is up, folks? It is I, once again, Will, with Exposing the IWC. And tonight, we're talking about the PLE that's coming this weekend. The one that you are hyped for. The one that you want to see. Clash in Paris. Or at least that's what I hope, because according to the internet, this show is lacking. I guess we'll break it down here in a second to see if that's true. Is the show lacking? Is it kind of straightforward and boring? Is it just a 5-match card that's kind of typical of WWE? I guess we'll see. We'll break that down in a second. I'll also answer your question about whatever you want to talk about. The Joshi World, TNA, NXT, AW, whatever you want. So look forward to that. Do me a favor, hit like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and let's talk about Clash in Paris. Now, before we dive into this show, you know I like to embarrass Dave Meltzer. So Dave Meltzer, sometime last week or whatever, I don't know, in his dopey podcast, whatever way he puts out this bullshit, he decided to tell the entire wrestling universe online that the WWE was struggling to sell tickets for Clash in Paris. That's what he said, okay? Well, Dave Meltzer and the folks that give him money, and honestly, if you're giving this man money, there's probably something wrong with you as well. But WrestleTix decided to come out and let people know about how many tickets are being sold right now, or has been sold for the show. And the number is pretty interesting. According to WrestleTix, Clash in Paris for Sunday, August 31st, has sold a whopping 29,763 tickets. This is more than All In Texas, okay? And All In, I believe, went on sale 6 to 8 months before the show. Yeah. Not sure what Dave Meltzer was talking about. See, this is why I always say Old Man Dave is either senile or just actively giving out bullshit. Like, I don't know what his sources are or who's feeding him this information. Let's say for a second that this is actual, like, honest reporting, not being malicious, doesn't have a agenda. Let's say that's the case for a second. The person who is feeding him bullshit does not like the WWE, clearly, and he is inviting this misinformation constantly. More likely, he just doesn't care and knows that his audience likes to shit on WWE and likes to poke holes at things. So he decided, you know what, I'm gonna put out this bullshit. This is a hell of a number. I didn't realize this was a stadium show. That's a big ass venue. I did not know. Had no clue. But yeah, 29,000 and change ain't too shabby. So this show is gonna be rocking. It's gonna be loud. If this is struggling to sell tickets, then by God, I mean, what would it be if they weren't struggling? So just keep in mind, Dave Meltzer is a hack. You can't trust a thing the man says. You just can't. I wonder what his spin will be. What will his spin be? Oh, well, actually, this stadium can hold 40,000, so I wasn't wrong. It didn't sell out. Let's see. Oh, here it is right here. By the way, total number of seats on the map is 39,000 and change, but this is a great number for a PLE. I would guess this number will cap out around 33,000, 34,000 maybe, which is a hell of a number for a PLE in Paris. Dave Meltzer, a WWE hater? No. Let's talk about some other old men that are on this card. Oh boy. All right, let's start with this match, okay? Starting with the Paris card, of course. Let's start with this one. You got Roman Reigns taking on the other Samoan, Bronson Reed, fighting over the shoes. Bronson Reed took his shoes and now he wants them back. That is the story here, folks. I'm mostly kidding. I'm only mostly kidding about that. But Bronson Reed had the Shulafala, and Roman took exception to him taking his shoes time and time again. This will probably open the show, assuming they want John Cena to close the show. I can see this opening the show. Roman's gonna win, right? He's gonna win. I'd be shocked if anything else happened here. You can't have a man take your shoes twice and then you still lose. Some would argue this would be a bigger moment for Bronson Reed. Maybe Bronson Reed should get this moment. The problem is you can't have Roman Reigns looking that bad. If he's gonna be a badass babyface, and that's what he's doing, how far can you go before you completely make Roman Reigns look like a chump? He took his shoes twice. He has to win this match. At the end of the match, they can beat him up, whatever, but ultimately, he must pin Bronson Reed. Unfortunately for Bronson Reed, he won't go over here. He'll be fine though, I'm sure. I mean, Braun Breaker is the man they're pushing. They're not really pushing Bronson Reed that way. If this was Braun Breaker, I might argue Braun should win. But Bronson Reed, Roman Reigns, take his shoes, kind of have to win. Kind of have to save face here. I'm going with Roman Reigns to win. I'll give him my star here. Anything else would be kind of weird. Am I wrong? Should Reed beat Roman Reigns to give the faction more legitimacy? The problem is the end game is Seth Roman. So if the underlings are beating Roman Reigns, why would I want to see Seth Roman? You know, if Bronson Reed is giving him all he can handle, why would I want to see him face Seth? So Roman Reigns has to win. Next match on the card, it is Becky Lynch taking on Nikki Bella. Now, this match is replacing Naomi versus Stephanie. I know a lot of folks were disappointed. That match would have been a banger, but Jimmy went and did the deed, and now Naomi is preg, okay? And since Naomi is preg, the match is off. So, we're getting this one. Now, is this going to be a 5-star banger? Probably not. I will say Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella did a good job hyping up this match. The build has been fun. The back and forth dialogue, the interchange of that has been cool to see. Becky Lynch always puts her best foot forward with the storytelling, which is why I love her. She's on record as saying that, hey, I know what I'm good at. I don't do cool moves, but I can make other people look good in the ring. I can make other people look cool. Now that's easy to do with a Bianca Belair. It's easy to do with a Lara, but can she do that with Nikki Bella, whose offense is kind of limited? She won't be in the ring back flipping and doing all the crazy spots, you know? Lucky for them, this is in Paris, and that Paris crowd will pop for anything, I'm sure. So they'll have the crowd in the palm of their hand. They'll do some good storytelling in the ring. Ultimately, this is for the IC title, and ultimately, Nikki Bella will lose this match because I don't see them putting the belt on Nikki Bella. So, Becky Lynch retains. It'll be solid enough. Becky Lynch will cheat, and that'll be that. Again, this won't be a 5-star banger, but it doesn't need to be. It'll be fine, okay? Maybe the story continues. If Becky cheats, maybe the storyline, the feud will go on. Who's to say? But I have Becky Lynch retaining her belt. In Paris, Sheamus, Rusev, boy howdy, they did it. They made it on the card. Gotta be honest, folks. Gotta be honest. This is a Raw match, okay? It's not even a Raw main event, to be honest with you. The good old Donnybrook match, which means it is a anything goes match. Why don't they just say that? I don't know. Because it's 2 Europeans, apparently. God bless them. Good for them. They're on the PLE. It'll be a good match for sure. Is there any stakes here? Is there any real intriguing storyline? Are you invested in the outcome? I don't know. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. Who should win? Who's gonna win? Rusev just showed up recently. Just came back not too long ago. Sheamus is bulletproof. The man can lose. It's not gonna be a problem for him. Crowd loves him. He's established. He'll be fine. I say Rusev should get the win here. Why not? He needs it more than Sheamus. Am I wrong? I'm never wrong. I think he needs it. Sheamus will be fine. Now, what happens after the match? Do they come together? Is there respect given? Do they, become a tag team? I don't know. There's no stakes here. It's a fun match for the crowd. They're going to put all their heart into it. I'm sure it'll be good. Okay, but it's a Raw match. It's a Raw match. Let's be honest. Yes, there's only 4 matches. So we're getting the world title match here between Seth Rollins, the champ, Jey Uso, the Heat Man himself, LA Knight, and CM Punk, the best in the world, all fighting for the strap. This is where you're going to get a Braun Breaker appearance because, of course, Fatal 4-Way, no disqualifications. So Braun Breaker is the only member of the Vision not accounted for. He'll show up here. There is no suspense here. There's no mystery going on here. Seth will retain. The question is, will we get any story beats or any intrigue here, any character development, anything like that? Probably you'll get some type of moment between LA Knight and CM Punk because they've been beefing for the last couple weeks. Maybe a story beat for Jey Uso, maybe. Who knows? But ultimately, Braun Breaker, spear, stomp by Seth, pedigree by Seth. Seth retains. Question is how? With matches like this, where the outcome is not in question, just hope you're getting some story beats, some intrigue that will carry over to Raw. We will see. But Seth will win. If you think otherwise, God help you. Who takes the pin? Probably Knight. Yeah, it'll be CM Punk's fault, or at least he'll blame CM Punk, leading to a CM Punk LA Knight feud going forward. What will happen with Jay? I don't know. Who cares? I'm just kidding. Not really, but yeah, who cares? Who cares? And the final match will be John Cena taking on Logan Paul. Now, there is one fan in Europe hoping for a Logan Paul win. That was that very cute girl that the WWE recorded saying that she hopes Logan Paul wins. Got one supporter. Now, there's some debate about this. Some legitimate debate. Some people actually believe Logan Paul is winning this. I don't agree. I think Logan Paul will lose this match simply because the overarching feud is John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. How can you build toward that match? How can you tell that storyline leading towards the main event of WrestlePalooza with John Cena being a big fat loser? It doesn't make sense. Why would I be interested in John Cena, Brock Lesnar, if the man can't beat Logan Paul? That's not how storytelling works. John Cena must win this match so he is elevated, he looks stronger heading into Brock Lesnar. Can't have him lose to Logan Paul and then have me believe, oh, Cena versus Brock Lesnar was going to happen. Unless Brock Lesnar come down there and screws him, right? Let's say Brock Lesnar shows up and delivers a F5 and then Logan Paul pins him. That'd be one thing because the man who is the end game caused him to lose. Let's say he's going to win, had the match won, then Brock Lesnar came down there and screwed him out of the win. That makes more sense. But you can't have Logan Paul beat John Cena and then build towards, hey guys, epic match, Cena, Brock Lesnar. It doesn't make sense. So John Cena must win this match. And I think he will. Logan Paul is a good entertainer. Logan Paul is good in the ring. I will give him the benefit of the doubt. He can help this match be interesting and compelling, I would hope. So I think we're going to get a decent match here. Not an amazing match, but a decent one. John Cena and Cody Rhodes had a good match. Babyface John Cena, heel Logan Paul can have a banger. We're going to get one. But John Cena wins. So, in conclusion, to wrap this up, this 5-match card with no pre-show. Roman Reigns pins Bronson Reed. Becky Lynch beats Nikki Bella. Rusev outlasts Sheamus. Seth will plot, scheme, and with interference, prevail. And John Cena, greatest of all time, they say, unless you ask Becky Lynch, John Cena will prevail, get the win, and maybe we'll hear the damn, I don't know what that sound is, when Brock Lesnar's music plays. Maybe we'll hear that, and Brock Lesnar will come down and beat up John Cena. Put him through a table, do something. It can't just be an F5, right? We've seen that. So if he shows up, you gotta do something else. Gotta do something else beyond a simple F5. Put him through a table, put him through a ladder, beat him with a chair. Just do something beyond a simple F5. Brock Lesnar, pretty please with sugar on top. And that is your breakdown of Clash in Paris. Did I forget something? Am I wrong? Are you wrong? Let me know.
Keep up!